I never thought a joke could end a marriage, but that's what people don't understand about long relationships. It's never the big explosions. It's the small dismissals that finally land. My name is Everett. I'm 43, married for 11 years to Camille, or at least I was when this happened. From the outside, we looked fine. Decent house, shared friends, no screaming fights, no obvious scandals. People thought we were solid. I thought we were tired, but still standing. There's a difference you only learn too late. Camille has always been sharp, social, quick with humor. I used to love that about her. She could light up a room without trying. Me, I was quieter. I work logistics, steady income, long hours, predictable life. She used to say I made her feel safe. I believed her. Over time, though, the jokes changed. They stopped being playful and started cutting just a little deeper. Little comments about how boring I was, how other husbands were more fun, more romantic, more present. Always said with a laugh. Always followed by, "I'm just joking." I ignored it longer than I should have. That's what men like me do. We don't want drama. We don't want to look insecure. We tell ourselves it's harmless. We tell ourselves love is thicker than words. But words stack up. Every joke lands somewhere, even if you pretend it doesn't. The night everything ended was at a small dinner party. Nothing fancy. 6 of us, all couples we've known for years. Wine on the table, music low, everyone relaxed. Camille had been drinking, laughing louder than usual. She was telling a story about a co-worker's divorce, making it sound like a sitcom. Everyone laughed. Then she looked at me, smirked, and said, "Honestly, sometimes I think I need a new husband too." She waved her hand like it was nothing. Just kidding. Mostly. The room went quiet in that uncomfortable way people get when they don't know if they're allowed to laugh. Someone forced a chuckle. Someone else took a sip of wine like they suddenly needed it. All eyes shifted to me, waiting. That's when I felt it. Not anger. Not embarrassment. Something colder. Something settling. I didn't raise my voice. I didn't smile either. I just looked at her and said, calmly, "If you want a new husband, you should go find one. I won't compete for a role I already earned." That was it. No extra words. No explanation. Silence dropped hard. Camille's smile froze, halfway between confusion and disbelief. She laughed once, sharp and nervous, like she expected me to play along. I didn't. Someone tried to change the subject. Plates clinked. The energy never recovered. We left early. The drive home was quiet. She kept glancing at me, waiting for something. An argument. A lecture. An apology. I gave her nothing. When we got home, she finally said, "You're being dramatic." It was a joke. I told her, jokes are supposed to be funny to everyone. Then I went to bed. That should have been the wake-up call. For both of us. Instead, it became another layer of distance. She doubled down on humor. Sarcasm. Eye rolls. Comments framed as personality traits. I pulled back without announcing it. I stopped initiating conversations. Stopped filling silences. I did my part, paid my share, kept things running, but emotionally I checked out. Not to punish her. To protect myself. Weeks passed. Then months. One night, she brought it up again, laughing about how awkward things had been lately. She said maybe I was too sensitive. That word again. Sensitive. The favorite shield of people who don't want accountability. That's when I realized something important. She didn't respect me, and she didn't think she had to. So I said it plainly. I meant what I said that night. I'm not auditioning to be your husband. If you don't want this marriage, say it. She stared at me like I'd spoken a foreign language. Then she shrugged and said, "You're overthinking. I just like joking around." No apology. No curiosity. No concern. That was the moment clarity replaced hope. I understood that to her, my dignity was optional. That staying quiet would only teach her she could keep crossing the line. I didn't threaten divorce. I didn't pack a bag. I just stopped pretending things were fine. A few days later, I scheduled a consultation with a lawyer. Quietly, professionally. I didn't tell her. When I finally did, she was shocked. Genuinely. She said she never thought I'd take things that far. That sentence said everything. She thought I'd always stay, no matter how small she made me feel, as long as she smiled while doing it. I told her I wasn't leaving because of a joke. I was leaving because of what the joke revealed. People like to think marriages end over affairs or screaming matches. Sometimes they end over laughter that isn't kind. Over jokes that test how much disrespect you'll tolerate. Over moments where someone shows you exactly how little they fear losing you. My reply wasn't cruel. It was honest. And honesty, when someone isn't ready for it, feels like ice. We're separated now. Friends took sides, as they always do. Some said I was too rigid. Some said I finally stood up for myself. I sleep better these days. Not happier, not yet, but lighter. I learned something I wish I'd known earlier. Love doesn't survive on endurance alone. It needs respect. And once respect turns into a punchline, the marriage is already over.